Oh, hey, YouTubers and friends, how are all of you doing? Mr. Lodak first in line with mi amigo David Villa. How am I doing, David? I'm tired, busy, driving 3 hours a day, and if it ain't one thing, it's another. Getting ready for Gold Rush days at the beautiful Swank West lease here in Butler, well, between Belleville and Butler, Ohio, for shoot. Here, let's pop this up here. Um, for this year's Gold Rush days, at 1099 Katna Road, Belleville, Ohio. It's open to the public. If you're a GPA member, you can camp. I've changed some stuff again. One of my monitors isn't working, so I got kind of a weird camera angle. My other monitors, but I kind of added a stand-up desk feature, and I don't know about it. I like it, and I got it free. Can't beat that with the stick, but um, my one monitor that my camera usually sits on, and I have StreamYards that is not working very good. Looks like it's not showing that very good on that one monitor, but I can share a screen, maybe. So, there's the website there for Buckeye Gold. Um, there's this year's flyer. August 30th and 31st, Gold Rush Days. Actually, we've been doing it for a long, long time. Belleville, Ohio actually had a little gold rush in 1897, I believe it was. And one of the more productive gulches or hollers or is Wildcat Hollow, and it's actually on our lease. Um, and in 1999, there were two brothers that found a quartz and gold specimen weighing 10 pounds. How much gold was in it and the specific gravity, I don't know. Hello, Duff. Good to see you. I no, I'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, there's all kinds of activities there this year. I know there's Equinox 800 up for grabs, um, gold panning contests, but on Saturday, 8 o'clock, the flag raising and the Pledge of Allegiance at the main pavilion. uh, volunteer meeting, then all age common digs at 9 through 11, where you all get a portion of the concentrates that be on a lawn tom setup, probably, and a gold grabber for the common dig, adults and kids. Then prospecting store open, raffle sales, metal detecting registration at 10 a.m. Duck race sales start at 10 a.m. throughout the day. You could win nuggets and other stuff. JP! Um, then there is a food truck will be open 11 to 6. Grunt Grub on Saturday. Then speed painting competitions at the main pavilion at 4. Then raffles at 5. 5:30 live auction. Then the 9 p.m. Nighttime metal detecting hunt. Uh, Patrick and Sue always host a really nice hunt. Um, and this year, I think there's an Equinox 800 up for grabs. Jeff Bro, good to see all the LBPA brothers in the house. Then Sunday, same old, same old, same old, same old. Uh, then 9 to 11 a.m. adult common dig, 14 and over. Then kids game and craft at the pavilion at 9 a.m. Then prospecting store opens at 10, and duck race sales throughout the day starting at 10. And Sunday we have Four Flipping Monkeys food truck there from 11 to 6. Then 12 to 1 p.m. we have the kids come and digs, 14 and under. Then at 4:30 is the gold panning races, and they're actually like remote control boats. Most of the time, I'm in my booth while all of this is going on for like the past 5 years. And I've been kind of stuck there. Jesse will be on Toledo. Jess will be on Bender's Row. Dano's gonna be camping there. We were camping in the same area, I believe. It's first come, first serve, so it could be kind of iffy. Jesse's on Bender's Row, so he'll be camped on Bender's Row. I am not having a booth this year for flashing your pan or selling anything or take of that prospecting or nothing. But I wouldn't mind getting my. So I hope to get in the river. And David, to answer your question, not last weekend. Might have been last weekend. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? Might have been last weekend. Um, King Prospector, Dano the Mano, King Prospector's brother-in-law, Mitch, Apocryphy. He was in the live chat during story time with Flash. Uh, which that one kind of bombed in my opinion. I know I had some technical issues and my mic was being a pain. Getting the bugs out in the new studio. This is the second live stream since Judy and I have redone this area. No more green screen. So taking the easy living way for it. Yeah. But Dano, Team Prospector, and Apocryphy and I had a really good time on the river down at the Wilson lease. Jeffrey, the leaseholder of the Wilson lease now, I forget the name of his group. I'll have to find out for sure this weekend, but Jeffrey's the president of the Central Indiana chapter, I believe it is. He owns prospectinggear.com and paid Indiana Pay Dirt Company. He's a pretty good guy, does a lot for the community in Indiana and even here in Ohio. I know he'll be at Gold Rush Days. But the Wilson lease is in southern Ohio in a pretty good gold area. Some nice gold has been found there. And I was working the bedrock with my high banker and cleaning up the bedrock since I sold my 2-inch dredge to Ron F. And would love to get another one, maybe a little bigger, depending on funds, but funds low, you know. Then Chris from King Prospector found some pickers. I believe Mitch found a picker. Dano might have, but we all had a good time on the river. Hobo Rob, good to see you. Good to see Jeff Bro and JP. David Villa, thanks for being such a long time subscriber and friend to the channel with Mr. Lodak. And thank all of you. These past 7 years have been great. I've been really busy. I still haven't lined up no guests for season 8. And to be honest, I've been so busy and kind of chillaxing when I get home and lurking in live chats, like lurking in the bar or lurking over at Rose's or Menardo Rob's live stream and stuff. I haven't prepared an archive flashback episode for next Tuesday. I'll be coming home that afternoon from Gold Rush Days and going from there. So, but should be a really good time. Really good time. There'll be people from all over, and all is welcome. All is welcome. So, Mega Dog, I hope you're doing well. Are you gonna? Did I kind of catch that right? Whose chat room was I lurking in? It might have been Rose Knows Treasure and Sister Rose's chapter, but I kind of got the feeling like you might be heading out west to see old Tortulas Lisa here soon. If you haven't been to Arizona, I'm sure you'll like it. I lived there for a little while right out of high school. Excellent, excellent. Hope you two have a great time. Hope you love Arizona. Hope you find some of that Arizona gold. Uh, so, yeah. So, what other news do I? There's still a post on my community tab, whatever it is on my channel, community post, whatever, about, oh, no, that's ideas for flashbacks. But, oh no. I'm would like to get Levi back. Uh, when I had Levi on, I believe it was in the third season. Maybe get Ellie Knows Rocks back. I'd like to get a few other channels, JP, Lonzamore, Let's Talk, Mr. Lodak, I'd get him on, but we'd just be looking at a gold cube tray with gold in it if we were talking to Mr. Lodak. But I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. But I do have some pay dirt here. I'm gonna be panning instead of a flashback next Tuesday. I'm gonna be panning this bag of dirt I got from Brian over at Indiana Creek Gold. So let's see what's in that. This is kind of a double bag put into one. So we'll see what's in that. And go from there. I thought about panning it out because I actually have a panning station now in the studio. Let's see if the cameras will work for me. I'll do a different view where you'll see it behind me if it works. Back to this view. I might need to invest in a new computer. That camera's trying to come on. It's all right. But right over here is the panning station right behind me. So could do some panning and playing with dirt in the studio now. I've been really tempted on a couple live streams, like Wrenches and Dan from PA Prospecting. Hop in and do a little panning, but then again, I didn't break into that temptation to do it. So, what's going on in the live chat? Talking Jeff Bros talking to Rob. It's not a gold cube, it's a Darth Placer GPS exclusive cleanup system. The only way to get them is in the fundraisers like the one we have going on now. I think I've seen those, Mr. Lodak. Okay. Okay. Very cool. I'm just trying to get this camera working, Dave, and it's not doing it. I didn't want to do that either. I want to kick that guy out of there. So, but. So what's everybody been up to? Staying out of trouble? I know JP has his invitational bash anniversary down at Thermal City. I really, 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 really want to work it in. I kind of want to take Judy down to her son's house, and I want to go from there to Thermal City, then pick her up on the way back. That way she could see the granddaughter and Brian and Whitley, and they're working on Dustin Spears, and my stepson are working on a lot of music. It's under Dustin Spears. Brian's in the band, and he's also the producer and kind of Dustin's manager. But Brian does all the recording and, well, some of the recording, all the video, all the co-writes, and all kinds of stuff. But, Ticket, that works for your old TV. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it don't, David. I can play with it a little more. Maybe I could use this other. Maybe I could use this one here. Maybe. No. Gotta get some bugs out of my studio. Huh. I don't have Skype open. I don't have anything open. They do put out some good music. A lot, a lot of the bluegrass and the music I play before I started having AI help me with it was made by Brian and Dustin. Change towers. Need a new tower. I think this one, Mr. Lodak, how old's this tower? 5 years, maybe? I think it's about 5 years old, maybe 6. Try and remember if I got the tower after my first season or was it after my second season? Might be 6. So, yeah, kind of I'd like to hook up my nephew, my favorite nephew, Casey Marvin. He's the founder and maker of Veritas Veritas Guitars out of Columbia, Tennessee, formerly from Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, Veritas Guitars. That's my nephew's company. And he's very talented, like Brian, too. Both of them play by ear. Um, all kinds of instruments. Are true musicians. They're not just a pianist or a synthesized player or a guitarist. Casey, I've seen him play his violin, guitar, drums, and piano proficiently. Uh, Brian plays the drums, guitar, piano. I actually believe that they could pick up almost anything and in just a little bit be able to play it. Um, all really, both of them are very talented, and Dustin's very talented on the guitar. Um, he has some really funny music. He has some pretty serious music. Well rounded. If he could just keep his head in the game. Yes, it is, David. Very gifted. Very gifted. Well, I know Angie and Rick are live on Tuesdays, and I believe Papa Roos goes live around 9 or so. I'm definitely going to tell you all right now and be up on the board with y'all because you are Flash Fam after all. I will not be live for 2 hours tonight. That's for sure. One, I'm not prepared. I'm not that long winded tonight. And I I did pick up a winch today, an ATV utility trailer winch. Um, so I have it all up here how I'm going to do it, but it's going to be able to mount in the bed of my truck and be removable. But so I could winch up my generator up my ramps because it can be a pain. Brewers and JP have seen my generator, and I'm getting old. I appreciate that, David. Appreciate it, buddy. So, but I do have some sticker packs to get mailed out. Um, I have one I need to try. I still need to get out. I almost feeling like Swiftwater Tony. But I have one for Torchy I need to get out. And Prairie Prospecting, I think I sent him one already, but I'm not sure, so I have one for him I'd like to get out. And why Gold won a sticker pack the other night. So, but I'll give away another sticker pack tonight. I'm not sure what I'm gonna throw in it yet, because because that's if it will even work. Hope I'm not glitchy at all tonight. I'm using different mics, so hope that isn't being all glitchy. So I'm not even gonna have a keyword for y'all. Audio's good. Thanks, Lodak. Stephen Prince, how you doing? But just gotta be here to win. I'll have some of my stickers, some 7-year Tuesday Night Hangout Live stickers, and whatever else I might be able to throw in there. Alaskan Assassin magnet, smooth as a baby's ass. Oh, bottom. Beep. All right. Let's see who it's going to land on. And if they're still here. Flash! Woo! Yeah! Woo! 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 I know. Rigged. 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 I'm here. Mr. Lodak. I know, huh, Rob? Want me to pay it forward or do you want a sticker pack, Lodak? Five, four. Pay it forward. I thought you'd say that. I have stacks of stickers, huh? Duh! Duh! Are you still here? I thought I saw you comment not far back. We'll give Duff a minute. Oh, yeah, there he is. And if you could send me your mailing address to the email below, I'll get it out to you when I can. It won't be this week, and I doubt it will be next week, but I'll get them out. I will get them out. I did pick up, congratulations, Steph. I did pick up a laser engraver, and from the reviews I've seen on it, it don't seem too bad, but I'm having a hard time with it. This old dog's always try to learn new tricks, but I work in industrial and commercial construction, and there's a place we do work at. I just was there not long ago replacing a bunch of siding because our forklift drivers suck, and putting guardrail and all kinds of stuff. And they build ambulances and first response units, brawn, and I grabbed a bunch of these, which they're nice little circles, aluminum. They're about a quarter-inch thick, and but when they come off their CNC, and there's a little nub right here that I have to grind off. I was playing around with it. I took one of my stickers, put that on it, and numbered it. Kind of ugly, but I want to take my engraver. I just need to find the time to learn how to use it and set it up properly. And I want to engrave like that on it and number it, 001, 002, etc., blah, blah, blah. And so that's something I'm thinking about for giveaways or something. Hey, Annie, I'll be seeing you this weekend, I believe. You and Bear Prospecting, the bear himself. You're not up too late, Colin. How you doing, my brother? Good seeing you, Heavy Meadow. You're more than welcome, Dove. In bed and was gonna turn on a podcast. Saw Ed was live and thought I'd pop in. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well, brother. Busy, but doing well. Getting ready for this year's Gold Rush Days, where I go every year over Labor Day weekend. But like I was saying earlier when you weren't here, I'm not going to be in a vendor's booth this year. I'll leave that up to Annie and is Shannon coming? And I know Jim's coming from Cottonwood Trails. Yeah, I hear you, Heavy. Busy. Busy. And I'm not really at the point I want to be at my job site. I wanted to be a little more ahead of what's done before I take off for a long weekend, because I'm taking 3 vacation days. So I'll be out Thursday, Friday, of course, Saturday and Sunday, and of course, Labor Day. And I'm also taking the 2nd off. So, so, well, almost an hour. Judy said she's going to get me new office chair. Before I leave, though, I want to show my other camera. So I could also, let me see if it will change that. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. I know I'm insane. On, David. Okay, it ain't gonna let me do it. I'd like to think so, David. Let me get this chat up. Nah, I'll wait. I won't. I guess I won't pan. I'll wait for when I come back for next Tuesday, and I'll get this other camera working right. So we'll see how it all goes, you know. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping in and seeing me, hanging out with me. See, I can barely talk straight. And I'll see you again before my vacation from the store and from the show's over. I miss you all, even though I see you in the live chat and get to chat with you more in the live chat during the archive flashbacks. Hopefully I won't have any trouble filling up my first couple of months worth of guests. I haven't started at all yet. Cheers to all my other familia. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I don't need that. Kick that from the studio. I can close that there. Maybe it will let me do it now. Maybe. No, got that. Got that panning station. That's the same camera. There it is. See, I could have the overhead one and be here panning and still kind of keeping an eyes on all yous. I wouldn't have another little monitor where I could keep a better eye on the chat somewhere. But that takes more hardware, you know. It takes more hardware. So nice, nice. So everybody, until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan. Thanks, Duff. And maybe one day too, I hope to meet you on the river, because it does happen. Right, Megadog? It does happen. Right, JP? Right, Heavy? It does happen. So until next time, I think I'm out of here. Love y'all. Good night. See ya.
Tuesday Night Hangout Live. We've had our fun. The camaraderie was strong. The night's been won. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Tuesday Night Hangout Live is for all of you. FlashFam forever. We'll keep the vibe. Catch us next time. Let's keep
Night
it
comes to a
live.
close. We're feeling great. FlashFam is together. Whenever it feels just right. A wonderful guest, good times, and so much fun. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will turn very soon. Thank you for joining us. It's been a fantastic time. Camaraderie is strong, and we're built to last. Till next time, we look forward to seeing you again. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will be back soon. Give us a like. Don't say goodbye. Just see you later. FlashFam forever. Until we meet.